This is the MMA Diagnosis Podcast, and fuck!
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
We need something better. We need someone professional to do this.
Yeah, where you going, mine?
This is the moment you've all been waiting for. MMA Diagnosis with Hamad and Nadeem Mir. It's time!
We are live.
What episode 7, yeah?
7. Okay, so we're gonna break down the UFC on ESPN +1 card featuring TJ Dillashaw and Henry Cejudo. So how do you want to start off? Do you want to start off with the lower fights or?
Yeah, start quickly with the lower fights. We'll go through it quickly.
Okay.
And
So Glover Teixeira versus Karl Roberson.
yeah, what do you think? Karl Roberson, obviously, I haven't seen him fight though, but he was in Dana White Contender Series, and he won by KO in the first round against Ryan Spann. Season 1 though.
Yeah, but he beat Darren Stewart.
Yeah, I know, dentist.
He lost to Cesar Ferreira.
Yeah.
And he beat Jack Marshman, who's another UK fighter. So he's a good fighter. I don't know why they've given him Glover Teixeira. It's a bit too soon to give him someone like Glover Teixeira. Unless Glover's washed, or he's not in his prime anymore. I don't see Karl Roberson winning. Because if Cesar Ferreira can beat you, Glover can definitely beat you.
Yeah.
He's not. I don't think he's on that level. I think Glover's is a vet, and he's fought the better fighters. He's fought John Jones, Rampage Jackson. You know, a lot of good fighters.
Gustafsson.
Yeah, he's fought Gustafsson. He's fought more experienced fighters. So I think this fight, I'll give it to Glover. I think Glover may finish him in the second or third by TKO submission. I see this fight going. It's going to be a good fight. Well, what do you?
Basically, I have Glover Teixeira to win. He's got more experience, and to be honest, I haven't watched enough for Karl Roberson, but I'll go with the veteran fighter. To be honest.
Okay, yeah, I think you know it is. I do not understand why these prospects. Why are you putting them up against veterans? I don't understand. I get you want to build their name up, but it's way too soon. If you look at boxing model, they start off fighting not bums, but essentially bums. They start fighting journeymen. They start fighting bums, guys with very bad records. Build them up. In MMA, it's like you fight 6-7 fights, and you're fighting a guy who's in the top 10 in the world. So does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Like you're just killing off your young fighters.
Yeah,
You
that's
understand what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah. So I think they need to sort that out, because you're just killing off young. It's like when Cody fought. Like, do you remember Cody when he lost to Dillashaw? Why did he fight Dillashaw straight away again?
Yeah,
They should have made him fight. They should have made him fight 3 more fights at least, because pick up his bad habits and build himself up again, and then fight Dillashaw again. All right, okay, let's move on now. We've got Paige VanZant versus Rachael.
Yeah, that's for the flyweight.
Yeah, that's for flyweight. Paige VanZant's gone up. She looks a lot healthier at this weight. Like, it looked like she was cutting too much weight in the last fight. In strawweight, sorry. So I don't know who's gonna win this one. I think Ostovich might win. I think VanZant. She's a bit overrated. Like, I don't see what the hype was about her.
Rachael Ostovich, she's got 50-50 record.
Yeah,
so.
she's 4-4, but I think she might just grind Paige VanZant. I think she's used to that weight class. I think she's gonna take her down, probably grind her out. I don't think Paige VanZant's that good. Right? Technical wise, she's not the best fighter.
We see Paige VanZant. She only fought twice in the last 2 years as well. So and then she
Yeah,
lost
she's
both matches as well.
yeah, she's been dancing. She's been dancing with the stars and doing like so many different things. I don't think. I don't know. I think Ostovich might win. I think she's gonna win. Probably decision though.
Might have
I
thought
don't.
she'll go back on track when she beat Beck Rawlings with that head kick.
Yeah, but
Yeah, and then she punched her up after the head kick. Yeah, that was big hype. Like everybody thought she'd make a good comeback, and then she fought Michelle Waterson and just got beat. I think
yeah,
she
she got
lost
her
in the
ass.
first round.
Yeah, she got her ass beat in that one,
Yeah,
and then
rear
I
naked
don't
choke.
think. Yeah, I think it just showed the levels. Michelle Watson showed the levels. She shows she's a lot better fighter, a much better fighter. I think. Yeah, I think Ostovich takes it by decision. I don't see Paige VanZant winning this fight. I don't. What do you think?
I think it'll be a close one because they both are not on a good record. They don't have good records, and Ostovich lost her last fight as well. So she lost to Montana De La Rosa by submission. So it depends. I'll go with Paige VanZant though, because she's been in the UFC longer. She's got more experience.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
A lot of people.
You think Paige VanZant's gonna win? So.
No, I didn't say it's gonna be easy win. The win doesn't mean it's
Yeah,
going to
but
be.
is she gonna win or yes or no?
Yeah.
What's
she'll
your
win.
pick? Okay, that's
I'll
your
go.
pick then.
Yeah, that's my
So
pick.
yeah, okay. All right. Next fight, we got Joseph Benavidez versus Dustin Ortiz.
Flyweight fight. Obviously we know Justin Benavidez is a veteran. He's won a lot of fights. He beat Alex Perez. In was it Ultimate Fighter finale this year?
Benavidez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dustin Ortiz, I think. Did he lose? Did he win his last fight?
Yeah, he's won his last 3 fights.
Okay, yeah, he's been looking pretty good lately.
But he hasn't. He's fought like Matheus Pereira. To be honest, I haven't watched Matheus Pereira fight in the UFC. So
But he beat Alexander Pantoja,
Yeah.
who's out of Nova União, and he
yeah,
also beat Hector Sandoval, who's a pretty good fighter. I think Benavidez is going to win though. Like it's like Joseph Benavidez can beat everybody in the division except for Mighty Mouse.
yeah,
He can't just beat Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse has moved to one championship. I think he's got a chance to become a champion. Like him and Cejudo was a close fight. He beat Cejudo by split decision, I think, when they fought. So I think it's gonna be. I think Benavidez is gonna win. I see
Yeah.
Benavidez beating him.
How do you think knocking him out or
I think a decision. Flyweight's mainly a decision. If Benavidez does win by
it's 3 rounds, right? If it's 3 rounds, then I don't think.
yeah, I think it's gonna be decision.
But you never know, you know. Joseph Benavidez.
Benavidez does finish. Yeah, he gets
Yeah.
chokes and he
And
might rock him
knockouts.
and then chop
Yeah.
him. Yeah,
He can get TKOs. I'd say Benavidez will get. I don't know, because Dustin Ortiz won the last 3 fights, so that's the momentum's on his side.
yeah.
So obviously confidence is everything. If you don't have no confidence, then. But he's won his last 3 fights, so still I'll go with Joseph Benavidez by maybe TKO 3rd round. I don't think he'll finish him off that early.
You don't think
He-
so?
No, not in the 1st round. I don't think.
No, he's not going to finish him off early. I think it's going to be a decision. I see it being a decision. It's be a technical matchup, but I think Joby's got the more technical stand-up. He's more well-rounded, so I think he'll just outclass him everywhere, outshine him everywhere, and then win by decision. He'll outpoint him every round.
Okay, my pick was Joseph Benavidez and yours as well. We'll get on to the next fight. Gregor Gillespie versus Yancy Medeiros. So is this a
Okay,
lightweight
this
fight
is-
or welterweight?
I think lightweight,
Because remember, Yancy Medeiros was fighting at
welterweight, yeah.
and he fought a lightweight as well, I think.
Yeah, he fought a lightweight as well, yeah. He
So-
didn't have the best run at lightweight. I think he fought better welterweight, but I guess he's coming down because maybe the guys at welterweight are a bit too big. So this is going to be a good fight. How do you see this one going?
Gregor Gillespie, obviously he's got 12 wins and 0 losses. He beat Vince Pichel. Remember, we were talking about Vince Pichel.
Yeah, he beat
Paul's
Vince
on MMA
Pichel.
roasted.
Yeah, Vince Pichel's a funny
Electrician.
guy. Yeah.
Electrician.
Yeah, he's an electrician, full-time electrician, and in the UFC. That's amazing, guys. To
But I
even
think that's why he
achieve that.
beat them though. He didn't train full time then, like other fighters.
Yeah, he goes there. He trains like 3 days a week.
Yeah, you can't be
But
doing that if you're a UFC fighter.
That's crazy to make the UFC train 3 days a week. I don't understand how you can pull that off.
But
You
Gregor
gotta be super
Gillespie did
talented.
well. Gregor Gillespie did well. He beat Vince Pichel in the second round, being by arm triangle. So he's got good.
Gregor Gillespie is a national champion wrestler. He's
Yeah,
out of Long Island, New York. So he's a very good fighter. I think Gillespie wins this one. I think he's just gonna take Medeiros down
yeah.
and then just grind him. I think he's gonna grind him. He's not gonna brawl with Medeiros. He can actually hurt Medeiros. He's got a lot of power. Gillespie's got a good right hand. He could hurt him and TKO him actually, or ground a pound and finish him. I think he actually might finish him in the second round.
I think it's a good fight because Yancy Medeiros, when he fought Cabo Oliveira, remember that fight?
Yeah, that was a barn burner.
It was a brawl. It was an entertaining fight. So I think it could be similar, or unless Greg Gillespie wants to
These
dictate and take
These
him down.
Hawaiians can scrap, man. Like Hawaiians can scrap. They can just. I don't think it's a good idea if Gillespie brawls. He's got a good chance of losing. I think that's his only way of losing, brawling and then getting hurt. I think Gillespie is gonna take him down, grind him out, and then he might submit him or TKO him. You can actually hurt Medeiros. Medeiros has been hurt before, so he could catch him with the overhand. Because I think Medeiros is a lot taller. I think he's like 5'11".
Yeah,
I think Gillespie is about 5'9". So he can come over the top, hit him with the right hand, hurt him. But I think he's gonna wrestle him. He uses national champion wrestling background.
Yeah, Medeiros, he basically lost to Daniel Cerrone in his last fight. His Fight Night card.
Yeah, that was a good
And
fight.
he lost by TKO.
They went back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cerrone just laid a combo out, put him to sleep.
And for technical, I think Cerrone had the technical advantage. So he's more technical in his striking. So whereas Medeiros, like you said, brawl. So that's why he lost that fight.
Yeah.
So Gregor Gillespie can just take him down and just tire him out and finish him or submit him on the ground.
Yeah. So I think
What's your
Gillespie.
pick?
I think Gregor Gillespie wins second round TKO submission.
I'll do the other side then. I'll go with Medeiros just to make it,
Yeah.
I
Why
think
is Medeiros gonna win?
I think he'll just catch him, brawl with him. If Greg Gillespie decides to brawl with Yancy Medeiros, he can get caught as well. So I'll pick Yancy. I don't think it's first round though. I think, like you said, second round he'll get. If Yancy Medeiros decides first, I'll beat him in the second.
Okay, but you gotta think about it.
No, I'm just saying like opposite pick.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll just give some the.
Okay. Do I get something out of it if you lose?
Uh.
You can't just.
I'm broke.
Alright.
I got nothing to give.
Yeah.
All right,
okay.
big co-main event.
Okay, I wouldn't say big. I think it's a bit
No,
stupid.
big for
to have
Greg
the-
Hardy, innit?
Yeah, but I don't. Okay, yeah, big for Greg Hardy, but I think it's a
But
stupid move.
he's been knocking people out. So every fight he has had in his amateur and professional, nearly all the fights were under a minute. Only one fight that went over 1 minute.
Yeah. So who do you see winning? Because Alan Crowder's 9-3.
Yeah,
He lost his last fight. I'm just checking who he lost to.
yeah, lost to Justin Willis.
Yeah, he lost to Justin Willis. So
Holloway Aldo card. So, but he did lost by TKO though. So he did in the round
that's
one.
heavyweights. Heavyweights again.
Yeah.
Most time you're gonna lose by knockout in heavyweight.
Do you think Greg Hardy got chin on him?
Well, we don't know yet until he gets hit. So I think if Alan Crowder can, how I think this goes. If Alan Crowder can weather the storm in the first round, I think he'll beat Greg Hardy.
Yeah, he'll tire him out.
I think
Greg
Greg Hardy
hasn't lasted
at
for
the
half
moment.
first round.
I think at the moment Greg Hardy's a one-round fighter. I don't think he's experienced enough to last. He's not gonna have good cardio. You got to build that cardio up by doing rounds. So although he's a super athlete, Greg Hardy is one of the most athletic guys in MMA because he was in the NFL
Yeah, former
So
NFL. So,
yeah, he got kicked out of the Dallas Cowboys. I think it's a bit ridiculous they put him and Rachael Ostovich on the same card. Like for marketing wise, like that's kind of the worst move. Like you got a woman beater who who beat up his girlfriend
yeah.
and then got kicked out of NFL out of the Dallas Cowboys. He got kicked off the team. They
That
didn't want
allegedly,
but yeah, there's videos and I think there's evidence that shows that he beat up.
was
Yeah,
I don't know. But allegedly,
okay, allegedly. Okay, let's say allegedly. And then you got Rachel Ostovich, who allegedly got beat up by her husband. Allegedly, okay, got beat up by her husband, and you put them on the same card. Like, come on, man. Like, do you want to lose fans or do you want to get fans? Like,
Yeah,
does that make sense?
yeah, maybe they don't care.
What's
They don't care. It's simple as that. If they put them on the same card, they don't care. So Rachel Ostovich, what did she say? I can't remember what she said about it. I don't think she don't mind that one. You need to make money. At the end of the day, she wants to fight on the card to make money. So, I think Greg Hardy, like you said, had 3 professional fights. He's won 2 of them in Contender Series, Dana White's, and his last fight was Extreme Fight Night. He won by obviously KO. I'd fancy
Greg Hardy's training
Alan
out
Crowder.
of
Alan Crowder is got more
Greg
experience.
Hardy's training out of American Top Team.
Yeah,
He's actually training with a good camp, so they might have prepared him a good game plan. And he is very explosive though, and he's got solid power. Like that NFL background is showing what he can do. But I think Brendan Schaub was saying it. You know, when you're super athletic and you come from athletic background, it's like a cheat code. Like you can, you're basically cheating in the game. You're like more faster than everybody, and even though you're not as technical. I think Brendan Schaub was saying that when he started, he got fast tracked essentially because he was a very high level college football player, and he was able to beat most heavyweights. Because if you look at a lot of the heavyweights, they're all flabby and they're out of shape.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the big heavyweights, they're either going to NFL or like basketball or the long rangey ones.
Yeah.
They're going to basketball. They don't really go into MMA. So
It's not
a lot
enough
of
money.
top athletes. Yeah. So
Who would you take on this card then? Greg Hardy or Alan Crowder? Alan Crowder has got the experience.
although I don't like Greg Hardy for being a woman beater, I think he's gonna win. I think he might KO him in the first round. Actually, I think he's gonna catch him. I think he's too quick. You know where Greg Hardy's gonna struggle when he fights like technical, experienced guys. That's when he's gonna struggle.
Yeah, he's gonna
Like against guys like Alan Crowder. I think no disrespect to Alan Crowder, he's a very good fighter. He's 9-3, but I don't think he's gonna be quick enough. I think Greg Hardy's gonna catch him first and knock him out. We've seen he's got devastating power and speed, so I think Greg Hardy's just gonna catch him.
Yeah, I'd go with Greg Hardy as well, to be honest, considering his athletic background, like you mentioned.
Unless the same thing happens. Do you remember Todd Duffy versus Mike Russo?
Yeah.
When Todd Duffy beat him up for 3 rounds and then Mike Russo knocked him out. Unless that happens,
finished him.
Unless that happens, he can weather the storm and then suddenly knock him out. I don't see Greg Hardy losing. Do you remember that fight? Like, I think
I remember.
Whoever's listening,
He got really.
whoever's an MMA fan and watched that fight, Mike Russo versus Todd Duffy, very good fight. An example of sometimes the better athlete does not win. Sometimes it's about heart. And great. I think.
So I've got Greg Hardy to win.
I don't understand why he's called main event. Like, I don't even think he's that big of a draw, unless they're banking that he's a big draw.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Do you think he's a big draw?
We'll find out when he gets into the crowd as well. Like when he comes in to
but
when they make the entrance.
But it is though, the people that are coming to the card are most likely hardcore fans.
Yeah,
so the crowd's gonna be. They might. Boo
maybe
him. They might boo him actually. So.
Yeah, you don't know.
I think they might boo him, but I think we don't even know. I don't know why. Like, look who you got on the card. How can you have Greg Hardy above them, like Jose Benavidez and Dustin Ortiz? I get it. They don't.
But it's heavyweight though, so if it's heavyweight,
yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Yeah, so I think they're trying to bank on that. Plus, it's ESPN's first card.
Yeah, they want big names.
Yeah, they want big names. I thought it'd be a bit bigger though. The overall card. Actually, you know what though? Before we get to the main event, there's actually I'm gonna pick a dark horse fight that's gonna be probably one of the best fights that I've seen.
Yeah, they are. There is one.
Belal Muhammad versus Geoff Neal.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my pick for dark horse. I think this fight is going to be probably one of the best fights on the card that people don't know about because it's right on the Fight Pass prelims. So this fight looks amazing. Like, you remember Jeff Neal's last fight? How technical he looked.
Yeah, he looked.
When he kept on doing the left straights and then the left roundhouse kick. And he knocked
Yeah, I
the guy
remember
over
that fight. Who did he fight against?
Let me double check. But
Yeah,
that was an amazing knockout. I think he was against a jiu-jitsu guy, but he keeps on standing and bagging for some reason. The guy fights the
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu
I
guy.
can't remember now.
Okay, Franco Macho. He's a very good
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu
Franco
guy.
Macho. Yeah, now I remember. Oh, that was terrible.
He's a good jiu-jitsu guy, but he loves brawling. He's got power, right?
Yeah,
But he's, I don't understand. You know these grapplers.
he got caught bad. He got
You
caught
don't
bad.
understand though. You know these grapplers. They're like so amazing at what they do, but then once they fall in love with striking, they don't do their grappling.
Yeah,
It's like this thing with-
you know, on the Joe Rogan podcast, Dean Thomas was talking about it. He said basically like, you get these wrestlers, and then they, instead of, because they fall in love with their right hand or the left hand, example like Johnny Hendricks, or like what's the one that fought GSP?
Josh Carter.
Yeah, Josh Koscheck with the right hand. So, and then they stop practicing what got them there, the wrestling, and they start getting more bold with striking because they love striking now. I think that's the same thing that could happen to him. Franco Macho.
I think this fight's going to be good. Who do you see winning that one? Belal Muhammad or Jeff Neal?
Jeff Neal from that. He was that was an emphatic win with a head kick. Was it a head kick he won by, right?
Yeah, left head kick.
Yeah.
Finished him with the left head kick.
Yeah,
I think he dropped him like 3 times before that. I've never seen. It's been a while since I've seen striking that crisp.
Yeah, that was
Like, that
crisp.
strike. Yeah.
Belal Muhammad's good as well though. I wouldn't.
Yeah, Belal Muhammad beat Tim Means, Jordan Mean. He beat Randy Brown. He's also beaten Chance. I can't pronounce that guy's name. Heng Country. He beat him. So he's been a few guys. He's on I think a 4-fight win streak. So I think I don't know who I'm gonna pick for this one. This one's a bit too hard. I'm gonna go with.
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna go with Belal Muhammad. Decision. I'm being biased.
If I want to look from the last fights and how they fought and how they won, I'd go with Jeff Neal.
Yeah. All right. I'm Belal Muhammad. You can.
I'm not being biased. I'm just looking at what I can remember and remember Belal Muhammad. Did he fight in Ramadan when he was fasting?
Yeah, he fought in Ramadan.
That would make me like think,
anyone.
Okay, he's got hot.
For anyone who has fasted or done Ramadan, imagine doing a training camp. So you train like a pro athlete and you're fasting. So basically, for people that don't know, in Ramadan, Muslims, they fast for from sunrise to sunset. But it's not really sunrise to sunset, right? It's more like earlier. It's a bit earlier than sunset and a bit late and sunrise, isn't it?
It's a bit earlier than sunrise and a bit slightly after sunset. But it's long in the UK this year. It was like
the UK, it's like 18 hours. Yeah, 17 hours of no water. You don't drink water as well, so it's a dry fast essentially. So you're not having water or thing. And he did that. I think in America it's shorter though. It must be like 13 hours.
I don't know.
It's a bit easier to do it.
Could be longer.
I'll be honest with you, it's so hard to do. I don't know how he did that.
Yeah, and he was training.
Yeah, he was training.
I can give him props on that because that could sway your decision because he's got heart. You need heart to do that.
You read the article on that when he was fasting.
Yeah, I didn't read it.
Yeah,
I remember him saying he was fasting.
Yeah, that was a bit.
Well, I'll go with Jeff Neal though, based on like what I remember and all the fights. But Jeff Neal was crisp in that last fight. His standard was too slick.
Okay, I got one more dark horse fight.
Yeah, there's the one. Yeah.
Donald Cerrone versus Alexander Hernandez.
Yeah, that's the one. Alexander Hernandez won his was it by KO? I can't remember his last fight.
He's 10-1, so he's a very good fighter. He beat
Did he beat him?
I think he beat. Didn't he beat? Yeah, look, he beat Benavidez.
Yeah,
he beat
Neal. Yeah, now I remember.
And then he beat OAM, Olivier Aubin Mercier. So he beat 2 very good fighters. He just came up on the map. That's his first 2 fights in the UFC. That is crazy. Like, you got 2.
Did he KO them? I can't remember.
No, he KO'd Benavidez. He KO'd Benavidez in the first round, 42 seconds.
Yeah, I remember that.
He beat OAM by unanimous decision.
Yeah, but he's beating.
So yeah, he beat him up. I think
Who'd you go
at
with
this
then?
fight,
Younger prospect.
yeah, it's either the younger prospect or more experienced.
Yeah, it all depends. Cerrone, sometimes you
Is
don't
this
know.
a lightweight?
I don't have a clue.
For some reason, I think this is a lightweight.
It has to be Hernandez. I'm sure he's lightweight.
Yeah, he's a lightweight. So
Yeah.
if you're going with lightweight, then I'm gonna go with Hernandez. Because
Cerrone
Cerrone,
cuts weight, yeah.
I have a feeling when Cerrone cuts weight, I think Hernandez is gonna go for his body. Have you noticed like whenever Cerrone was at lightweight, whenever he got hit in the body, he just couldn't take it.
Yeah, crumbled. I remember against even
I think he said,
Desanias as well. Crumbled.
yeah, I think he said that he had a motorbike accident and then they took out a lot of his colon. Was his colon or stomach lining?
I
Took
don't
a
know.
lot of it out and he lost a part in his stomach. Like an area is really nasty. He was talking about it on JRE a long time ago. I think that's gonna affect him if he cuts down. This is if it's at lightweight. I'm gonna pick Hernandez for this. I think he might actually finish him with a body shot.
Yeah, I would go with Hernandez in that case. I didn't know about his accident.
Yeah, that's why he couldn't take shots in the body. I think obviously it's the weight cut as well. But
Yeah,
I think
the weight cut doesn't help.
I think Hernandez is gonna go for the body.
Yeah, he
That's
will.
Cerrone's weak point, the body.
Yeah,
Like, every
rip the
fighter
body.
that's beaten up Cerrone, like if you look at Jorge Masvidal, loads
Even
of different
Desanias.
Dos Anjos, they beat his body up. So I think Cerrone might lose this. I think Hernandez, the younger guy, is gonna win.
Yeah, in that case, I'll go with Hernandez as well. I didn't know about his accident. That must have an effect on his fighting ability.
Yeah, I think this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Hernandez.
Either way, it's going to be a great fight. So
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight. So there's quite a lot of good fights on this card. Okay, let's move on now to the main event.
yeah, to the main event. This is the one I'm looking forward. The one thing I was worried about is TJ Dillashaw. His flyweight title on the line. So can he make the cut?
Yeah, Cejudo's title, right? So he looks drained, but maybe the
Can
team.
Can TJ make the cut? What do you think?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He looks drained. Like if you
Yeah.
look at the pictures,
Yeah, I've seen that.
so like I don't understand how he's cutting more weight, but apparently he's got a trainer that's showing him how to cut the weight scientifically, and they're measuring it in a proper way.
Yeah,
So-
I heard about that on the
Jerry, yeah.
Jerry, and
Yeah,
I think Ari Hawani as well.
Okay, I didn't listen to that, but generally, I think TJ Dillashaw might be all right. I think he might pull you off if he's doing it scientifically and properly with proper. I think the guy that's cutting his weight, I think he's a specialist in physiology and anatomy and everything. So
Yeah,
I think
he's a teacher. They're going.
yeah, the guy who's
Yeah.
cutting his weight. So I think he's in the right hands. I think he's gonna cut it properly.
I still think it has an effect. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it will
If
have
you cut the
effect,
weight,
but-
it still will affect him because he looked ripped. He looked so lean at 135 when he makes that weight cut. And then imagine another 10 pounds on top of that. How much fat does he have left? I don't think he has any fat.
Probably like 2% body fat. You can't even live. I think the lowest you can live on is like 3% or 2% body fat.
Do you think he can get that 100? That 10 pounds though, I'm sure he has really.
He's when he goes onto the weighing scale, he's
Yeah.
essentially going to be like a bodybuilder. You've seen the bodybuilders when they're like 4% body fat on
Yeah.
the scale. He's going to be looking like that, like literally you can see his like freaking organs. I think you're going to be able to see his organs.
Yeah. Do you think he'll be able to take a shot then?
I think there's a picture in it, and his stomach was coming out. I think there was a picture where his stomach was coming out. And I feel like you could see his freaking liver or something, or one of his organs coming out. That's how lean he was.
Yeah.
in the
Do you?
picture, so-
No, but what do you think about the shot? Because I don't think he'll be able to take a shot as well. Because
Nah.
you're cutting down, and you won't be able to rehydrate properly. No chance.
Yeah, but
Sorry,
if
but you
if
can't
he's
use
doing-
IV. Can't use IV in this
If he's
situation.
doing the way he's doing, I don't think it's that much. I think it's just the pictures that are.
No, I mean, no. Forget looking at the pictures. Look at the numbers. If
Okay,
you look at
but
10
look at it like
pounds,
this now.
you can't recover.
It depends. It depends on his
24 hours
body.
is not enough.
No, it depends on individual now. This is where you're wrong, because if you look at Douglas Lima now, look how much weight he cuts. He looks like a freaking middleweight or light heavyweight, but he can cut the weight and bring the weight back up easily. So it depends on the individual.
But when you look at most fighters generally, you never seen a person win, especially like champ. They always go up, champs. So all the champ fighters, they always go up in weight. So Daniel Cormier, he went up. Amanda Nunes, she went up. And you have Conor McGregor, he went up. But he's going down. So that's even, obviously, history not on his side now as well.
Yeah, but the history has never shown someone going down. So you can't say that yet, because there's never been no history of that.
Yeah, but if you have a look at, like,
Okay.
fighters who generally cut down, they don't do as well.
Yeah, but a lot of these fighters are not TJ Dillashaw though.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about fighters that are not that championship level. The fighters we're talking about. So you gotta look at the level as well. TJ Dillashaw is a different level in the bantamweight division. So, and I don't think Cejudo's got the skill. Okay, let's talk about our picks now.
Yeah.
Okay, Cejudo. Did you see Cejudo recently? He looks ripped.
Yeah,
He actually looks really lean. He looks really good shape. I think he's gonna make the weight. Let's hope he makes
easily.
the weight.
I don't think he'll make it easily.
Let's hope he makes the weight. He's missed
Nah,
the
he
weight
will.
a few
Because
times.
he got, what's it called? Neuroforce or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll make the weight cut. He'll make it. There's no problem there.
Yeah, Neuroforce. I think.
Well, looking at
let's start
skills,
off with you. Okay, let's start off with you. What do you think? Let you break it down.
I'm going to go with Cejudo because obviously Olympic caliber wrestler. His striking has improved a lot. I think he'll be able to stand toe to toe with Dillashaw. And even if he can't, his wrestling is, if you forget looking at it, like practically on paper, his wrestling is better. And I would also say that TJ Dillashaw, the cut will affect him. It is going to affect him. The cut definitely is going to affect. You can't say it won't, because that affects your, your jaw, like your ability to take shots. That 10 pounds will make a difference. That cut is going to be hard for him, no matter what you say. He might be able to make it, but it will be hard. So his ability to take a shot will be affected. He won't be able to rehydrate. Remember, for 135, when he fought Cody Garbrandt, he rehydrated up to nearly 150 pounds. 150 pounds. So when he goes to 125, it will be a hard cut, no matter what. So
okay.
In that case, obviously, skill for skill, TJ Dillashaw's on par with nearly anyone. So, but that weight cut will affect him. I'm going with Henry Cejudo.
Yeah, I think Dillashaw's gonna win. I think he's gonna just show the better striking. I don't think Cejudo may get him down, but Dillashaw will pop back up. Even though he's got that Olympic caliber wrestler, MMA wrestling wise, TJ is very good. He's very explosive. They're both very high level athletes. And I remember the story that Uriah Faber said when TJ Dillashaw first came in Team Alpha Male. He started sparring, right? And he was bleeding from his nose. And then he started screaming, saying, "Come on, let's go." So, he's very competitive. And I don't see... So is Cejudo, though. Cause Cejudo,
obviously Olympics, man.
Olympic gold medalist.
He's not competitive.
So I didn't say he's not competitive. But, obviously, I think Dillashaw's just better overall game. Like, Dillashaw's got better stand up than DJ, I think, even. So I think Dillashaw will beat DJ, to be honest with you. I think TJ will beat DJ. So TJ is gonna outstrike him. He's gonna use anti-wrestling. He might actually mix some wrestling in the later round. Cejudo, he's going to use that karate style that he uses now. You've seen it, the way he fights a bit like Machida. But I think it's not going to work on TJ. I think TJ is just going to catch him. I think it might be a decision, though. I don't know if he'll finish him. I think TJ wins by decision and becomes champ.
I go Cejudo decision.
Yeah, I think TJ becomes champ. So, and then it might be the end for 125.
It could be. Well, I'm basically saying it on the weight cut will have an effect. I'm not saying obviously TJ got a very good chance of winning, but if you consider that factor, that's what my opinion is based on. So, Henry Cejudo to win.
It's a very good card. I think fans should watch it. It's on Saturday, Sunday for UK fans. It'll be on
Obviously,
Sunday.
yeah, always 3 a.m.
Yeah, it's always like 3 a.m. I'm hoping it's 1 a.m. because ESPN,
Yeah, it
like the
could
main
be
cast.
obviously.
I'm hoping.
I can't
Then
stay up late. That's just
because then I could go
not
bed
this.
early. Because obviously I'm a uni student as well, so I got work to do. Can't time to stay up till 6 a.m. to watch a card. So okay, you want to get some fight news?
To be honest, fight news.
Okay, I've got some.
Yeah. Okay.
So UFC London co-main and the main event has been announced. So for the co-main, we've got Leon Edwards, Birmingham's own. We're from
Yeah.
Brum, by the way. So yeah, Leon Edwards versus Gunnar Nelson. So Leon Edwards versus Gunnar Nelson for the co-main. What do you think about that?
With Gunnar Nelson, I think that's me a great fight. Leon Edwards, I don't know, man. He's stand up good. What do you think on the ground though? Will he get beaten on the ground? I think that because they both stand up have good stand up. Gunnar Nelson especially got good stand up as well.
Okay, let me put it this.
Yeah.
Leon in it can fight John Jones, and I'll still support Leon because from Birmingham.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. But if you say for skill though, Gunnar Nelson has more advantages.
Okay, no. Okay, let's put it as this: skill for skill. Gunnar's got better jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
but Leon's got better striking. Leon's more technical than striking. I think he'll outstrike him. I think it all depends. I think this fight depends on who gets a takedown or who stops the takedown. If Gunnar can get him down, then it's going to be bad. He could survive. Like Leon trains with Team Renegade. He trains with Chu Kwang Man. He's a black belt. I don't know if he's a black belt, but he trains with a very high level coach. So Chu's Braulio's first black belt. So he's not training with a joke. He's not training with a joke. And then Gunnar Nelson, obviously, guy's black belt in under 4 years, phenom. I think if Leon stops the takedown, he's got very good. I think he's going to win by decision. And if Gunnar gets him down, he could win by submission. So, okay, the main event now for UFC London is Darren Till versus Jorge Masvidal.
That's gonna be.
Okay, that's going to be a good fight. I still think Leon should have deserved the main event, but it doesn't matter. So the show's got to go on, I guess. But I think this fight's a very good fight. I've been a big fan of Jorge Masvidal for a long time. Big fan of Darren Till as well. But who do you have? Who do you think? How do you think that fight goes?
I think Darren Till, he'll have advantage.
You think Darren Till? You think he'll crack him?
Yeah, Darren Till crack him.
He goes. Yeah.
Nah, he will just because he's got the height and the reach.
Mike Perry. He goes, yeah. He goes, Mike Perry comes to me and goes, yeah, you want a spa? He goes, I'm thinking, yeah, let's go to a spa. And then I find out he wanted a spa. So
basically he's got the advantage, he's got the reach, he's got the technical skill as well. Obviously not saying Jorge Masvidal is very good as well.
I don't know.
But he hasn't fought in a long time, Masvidal. How long? It's been about a year and a half.
Darren Till might crack him. So I think it might be trouble.
No, I'm going to support Darren Till anyway, either way, because
I might be watching and have a piece
of British fighter.
I might have a piece of shaking and a kind of hoch as well while watching. So I think
let's head to the other news then.
Okay, wait. You know Masvidal?
Yeah.
Someone made a joke online, right?
Yeah.
Masvidal goes, I want to fight in your backyard, Darren Till. And then they showed Masvidal's all Kimbo fights in it when he's fighting in the backyard.
Yeah.
And so he literally wants to fight in the backyard with. But
shall we get to big news as well?
Yeah.
Khabib and Nate Diaz.
Yeah, we're going back and forth online.
Yeah, on Twitter, yeah. So obviously Nate Diaz goes, slapped him in the head, and his team didn't do nothing. And then obviously Khabib responded, and he's going like, "You're hiding behind security and run away." And now he thinks it's, tough. But obviously, I think they're trying to maybe make that fight, Khabib and Nate. I'm not sure because they're both going back and forth.
Yeah, I believe this is number one bullshit. I don't think that's a good matchup for Nate.
No.
Nate doesn't do really well against wrestlers. So plus it's not like Khabib's slouch on the ground.
Yeah.
He might just control him, and then I don't think Nate wants that fight, to be honest. I think he'd rather have the Conor fight. It's a more stylistically a better matchup for him. And more money in the long run. But I think Khabib's a money fight now for anyone. What do you think? Do you think Khabib's a money fight now? I think he's just blown
Yeah,
up since
he's
that.
definitely a money fight now. He's blown up. Remember, after the fight, he got twice as many Instagram followers. He had 6 million, went all the way up to 13 million just
Yeah.
one day after. So he's definitely blown up in that sense. That brawl just made him bigger, and he's more renowned, known around the world now. More renowned
Yeah.
around the world now. So
Yeah, he's well known now. So I think Nate wants that fight, but I don't think it's gonna be good for him. I don't think he should fight.
he just wants money now. He wants pay-per-view money.
Yeah, money wise, I think he should do it though. But I don't think it's stylistically a very good matchup. As history shows that, Nate doesn't do very well against wrestlers. Like if you looked at when he went welterweight and he fought Rory just slammed him.
Yeah.
So
What other news do you have? Do you have any other news, or shall we wrap it up?
oh yeah, there was a Instagram,
Yeah.
10-year challenge.
Yeah.
And then he showed an egg as the first picture, and then he showed Dana White 10 years later. I think Michael Chiesa posted it, and then Dana White reposted it on his Instagram. Yeah, I could start laughing at that one. Yeah. Any other news?
I can't remember. There is. Oh, did you hear about UFC 232? So it did about 700,000.
Yeah,
buys.
pay-per-view boys.
So I think it done very well. That's done very well.
That's
John
actually
Jones.
really well, considering there's no Conor or Khabib or anyone.
So you see,
Rock.
John Jones is a draw then.
Yeah, he is a draw. Obviously, he's a draw now. After, yeah, it tends to snort a lot of draws as well. So I think it's a big
What other news? I can't remember. Obviously, we posted on Instagram.
I
Wonderboy to
bet-
fight Pettis. Wonderboy to
Yeah.
fight Pettis.
Okay,
So that's
yeah.
a big. Which card is that? March.
Yeah. Pardon? Yeah,
March, right?
March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a big fight. I think I'll go enjoy that.
Okay, I've
Watch
got
it.
another news.
Yeah.
The champ TJ Dillashaw says he woke up at 135 today. So he woke up at 135, weighing 135.
Oh, okay.
How many
I
days
thought you
out?
said time 135.
No, how many
10
days
pounds
out?
over? Oh,
Yeah,
about
but
5 days.
that's not a bad cut then.
4 or 5 days.
No, not 4 or 5 days. It's Wednesday right now.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
It's about 3 days out.
Sunday. About 3.5 days out. So, but he's looking ripped. Like honestly, he looks like he's 8% body fat right now.
So he's basically going to kill himself than usual.
Yeah, but that's most fighters, to be honest, when they make the weight.
He's cut up. No, but he's cut up at 135. So imagine when he gets to 125.
Yeah. Okay, shall I tell you another one? Edson Barboza versus Justin Gaethje agreed on for UFC on ESPN in Philadelphia.
Oh
What do
my
you think of
god.
that? Oh, that's gonna be so sick. I think that's gonna be a bloody war. Do you think Gaethje will win that, or do you think Barboza is gonna hit them body kicks?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
man.
It all depends. Who gets off wash up?
Like Gaethje gave James Vick a bomb and then just slept him. So
But Barboza's kicks are way faster. His striking is way better than James Vick. So I wouldn't base it on that. I remember Justin Gaethje got kicked by Eddie Alvarez. Like, was it in the head? I don't know. It was in the legs. But those kicks that Edson Barboza give are on a different level. So I remember Justin Gaethje likes kicking as well to the legs. So it all depends whose game plan comes.
yeah, but let's be honest, Barboza's leg
Kicks
kicks
are,
are
yeah.
thick is so fast.
They're
Yeah.
they're on a different level, different atmosphere.
What do you think of this? Cejudo goes that not Cejudo, sorry. Dillashaw. He goes that if he wins, he wants to go up to featherweight and fight Max Holloway.
No, he shouldn't be doing that.
What do you think?
No, he's not going to be Max Holloway. I'm sorry, but that's reaching now. Because Max Holloway is way bigger.
Max
And
Holloway,
he's got
shots
cardio for days.
like a joke.
Yeah, and he's got cardio for days.
He'll just chase him down.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but it
it's
doesn't
too
matter
smart.
about
There's a
TJ
reason-
Dillashaw. Cardio
there's a-
won't help him.
There's a reason there's weight classes, so
Shall we call it end of this episode?
Okay, subscribe to
YouTube.
us on YouTube, iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and follow us on Instagram,
And Twitter.
Facebook, and Twitter.
All at MMA Diagnosis.
Diagnosis.
Peace out, guys.
Okay, peace out.